But you're not the kind of man I see myself raising kids with, my fiancée said loudly across a dinner table full of her coworkers. So I ended the engagement right there and walked out without raising my voice. She demanded an apology. Instead, her secret plans blew up publicly within days. Flintime, 32. I'm a licensed electrician and I run my own small business. I was with Taylor for 3 years, engaged, wedding planned. 8 months ago, she got promoted to executive assistant for a VP named Bradley Thornton. That promotion changed everything. She started working late constantly. Her tone toward my job shifted little digs here and there. Comments about how exhausting it must be to work with my hands forever. Her sister Nicole fed it nonstop. Every Thursday night girls' night, I could hear the same message on repeat. Taylor deserved better. Bradley was refined, corporate, impressive. The engagement party was scheduled for 2 months out. Then came a coworker's dinner party. 6 couples from her office. I was the only one who didn't work there. The odd one out. Conversation drifted to wedding plans. Taylor was glowing, talking venues and guest lists. Then someone asked about kids. Taylor laughed, loud, confident. I mean, I'm still figuring out if he's even the kind of man I'd want to raise kids with. The table went silent. No awkward chuckles, just shock. Shush. The guy beside me leaned over and whispered, "Man, I'm sorry." I calmly put my napkin down, stood up and said, "You're right, that's something you should definitely figure out. Best of luck." Then I walked out. My phone exploded that night. Texts, calls, voicemails. Her message was clear. "You humiliated me. You owe me an apology." I turned my phone off and drove home. That night, all the pieces clicked. The late hours. Bradley's name always coming up. The emotional distance. The next morning, Taylor texted that she was staying at her sister's place. That's when I opened our shared laptop. Her email was still logged in. 4 months of messages between her and Bradley. At first, work-related, then personal, then undeniable. He's wasted on a trade job. I settled too young. Plans to tell me after the engagement party. But one email stopped me cold. I just need to make him feel small enough that he leaves on his own. Question his ambition. Criticize his work. If he walks away, I keep my image clean. Nicole says to just end it, but optics matter. I need to be the victim. That dinner comment wasn't a mistake. It was calculated. I saved everything. Screenshots. Forwarded copies to myself. My friend Kevin came over. One look and he said, "She was buying time until Bradley finalized his divorce. You recover." Confronting her would have played into her script. Emotional reaction. Public sympathy. So I didn't. For 2 weeks, I acted normal. She apologized. Claimed stress. Suggested postponing the engagement party. I agreed. Quietly canceled vendors. Ate the 5 key loss. Started moving my things out little by little. She ever documented everything. Instagram stories. Hotel charges. Lies stacked neatly in folders. Then I used the final card. Her company had strict rules about executive relationships. Bradley was married with 2 kids. I sent the emails anonymously to her. 3 days later, Bradley's wife filed for divorce. An internal investigation launched. Hart uncovered multiple similar situations over 5 years. Taylor wasn't special, just another name on the list. Taylor came home shaken, venting about how unfair it was, how Bradley was being targeted. I listened calmly. The following Tuesday I left. I wrote a note. "I've known about Bradley for 2 weeks. I read the emails where you planned to break me down, so I'd leave quietly. You got exactly what you wanted." I left printed copies behind. That night, the voicemails rolled in. Denial, rage, bargaining. Finally, Bradley actually respects me. That didn't age well. Bradley's wife went nuclear. Old money, serious lawyers. The investigation went public. Bradley was fired. Taylor was let go shortly after. Nicole called days later. Taylor was pregnant. Bradley's. I sat with that for a while. I sat with it, then remembered the emails. Taylor's lawyer later demanded I cover half the engagement deposits. My lawyer replied with documented infidelity. Never heard back. Taylor moved back to Arizona. Bradley cut contact completely. 4 months later, I was closing on a house. I was closing on. Realtor smiled and asked if my wife was excited. "No wife," I said. "Just me." She looked surprised. "Most people your age buy together." Most people my age didn't dodge what I just did. I signed the papers. 3 bedrooms. Mine. 3. That night, Nicole sent a long message about how I ruined Taylor's life, how she was alone, how I should feel ashamed. I read it once, then blocked her. I opened a beer on my own back porch. The next morning, I woke up in a quiet house. No shared sink, no tension, no wondering who was being texted. Just silence. And for the first time in years, silence felt like peace.